welcome back. This is Felly here today, and so today I'll be showing you guys all my top 5 K-dramas on Netflix, and they're all fairly new, around like 2019 to 2020, like when they were released. And so if you like this video, make sure you give a big thumbs up and comment down below any other K-dramas that you would recommend, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. So for this video I decided to do something special. All the background music that will be playing throughout this entire video are piano songs that were played by me, and these are K-drama OSTs that I have learned, and I really like the drama, and then I also really like the OSTs. So in the description box below I'll basically list the time that a song is playing and also the name of the song and also the drama, and I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned to the end. I'll give you 5 additional recommendations of older dramas that I really enjoyed, and so let's get to it. And so the first drama that I would recommend to you guys is called Chocolate. It was made or like produced or released in like 2019, and initially when I started watching it I thought it would be about cooking, obviously since the title was chocolate, but it's not. Chocolate actually symbolizes something deeper, and I won't spoil that. And so initially I found that the beginning started a bit slow, like I didn't really feel interested to watch because I thought it was about cooking obviously again, but it's not. It's a way bigger story. It started a bit slow, but it gets really good and deep. And so the main character, or the main male lead, basically pursues medicine, and through multiple reasons his family doesn't really like him, and he's next in line for the inheritance of the hospital. So they try to do many different methods to take him down, and eventually they send him to a hospice, and this hospice is basically where most of the story originates, and it is really deep and really touching and really emotional. And in this hospice it's basically where they help the patients live the remainder of their lives as happily and comfortable as they can. So it's like really, they built a really nice community, and it's really emotional and touching, and I cried a couple times. And although there are many patients like that pass away in the hospice, it's not really like a sad and depressing death. It's more like moving, and it just makes the story has such a bigger moral. And so in the series I feel like both of the main characters, like the main female lead and the main male lead, they both develop a lot, and I feel like the moral of the story is really nice. It reminds you to live every day as your last, be thankful for all of your loved ones and be grateful to them, and appreciate the small things in life because they are so important. And I love how this wasn't just about romance, but it was like a way bigger story. Like I haven't covered everything, but yeah, you guys will see when you take a look at this drama, and it's super good. So the next series I will be introducing is completely different. It has a completely different genre, and it's more of horror and thriller, and the one I would recommend is Kingdom. So Kingdom currently has 2 seasons, and I believe it's coming up with a 3rd season next year. And so I'm currently waiting on that, and it's super hard to wait. But anyways, so Kingdom is about a plague that brings dead people back to life, and it was super captivating. It had a lot of jump scares, as horror should have, and there are a lot of deaths. It can be a bit gory, and it is a bit creepy at times. And so at the beginning there was a stew. I won't mention what's in it, but stay tuned for the stew, and like I definitely don't want to bite out of that, and I won't say what's in it, but stay tuned for that. Anyways, but the rating for this drama is super high, and I can confirm that it is really good. It just started a bit slow because they had to establish the setting and basically get the viewers to understand what's going on with like the politics and like just the whole like setting and the whole background and everything. And so yeah, it was crazy. It had a lot of action, and I would definitely recommend it, especially if you like zombie movies and if you like horror and jump scares and all that stuff. So my next drama recommendation is Hi Bye Mama, and this one was really good. I watched it as it came out and it was so hard to wait every single week for 2 more episodes because the cliffhangers were real and like it was super good. And basically what happens, I'll try not to spoil too much, but it's super hard. So basically what happens is that the MC passes away, like the main character passes away due to a car accident and temporarily lives as a ghost. I'm not gonna say what that means and I'll let you guys interpret that. Anyways, and so I found that for this series the ending wasn't that great. It's like the endings where you know something will definitely happen, or like you have a feeling that something will happen but you don't really want that to happen and you would prefer an alternative end. But I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's how I felt. And so the ending was really realistic, and I feel like the moral of the story was huge, and it gives like a huge life lesson, like to basically say goodbye with a smile on your face and continue living, and that life isn't all about just the money and the fame, but rather the little things in life, and to appreciate them and to be grateful for those around you and for the things that you have, like, and to realize that you have something before you actually lose them. And so this drama was super good and it had a really deep message, and like that it emphasizes that time is precious and like don't take life for granted. I thought that this series was a bit emotional. It was super good though, so I would definitely recommend it. So the next K-drama I would recommend is Crash Landing on You, or Chloe. And so this one was super good. I really shipped the main male and the main female leads together. And so the storyline was a bit unrealistic. I won't try to spoil too much, but basically the main character ends up in North Korea through like different events somehow. I'm not gonna say how, but I really enjoyed this one. This one was super cute, like romantically, and I love the comedic relief that they have. So basically it wasn't serious the entire time, and I really liked the military friend group, and you'll see what I mean if you guys watch it. And so I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, it was unpredictable at times, and I really love the ending, because at the end they basically tied all of the loose ends really nicely, and they relate to basically the past scenes with the present and stuff like that. You'll understand what I mean. And I really liked the piano scene. It was so cute, and yeah, I really ship them together. They are so cute. They are honestly goals. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this one. This one is really good. The next drama series I would recommend is The Secret Life of My Secretary. And so this one was a fun watch. It was a bit suspenseful at times, and so the story basically surrounds a male lead character who is the director of mobile media, and so he's next in line for like a CEO position, or well, he's gonna battle it out with someone, I won't say who. And so he has prosopagnosia, which is a illness that he got from brain damage, and it's basically like when you have face blindness and you can't recognize people's faces, or like you don't see people's faces. And so it was super interesting to see how he overcomes his struggles and what he does. And so at times it was a bit frustrating, since you see someone pretend to be someone else that they are not, and I'm not gonna say who it was, but yeah, it could be a little bit frustrating, but it was really interesting. It was pretty funny, and I really liked the main male and the main female lead together. It was super cute and it was really good, and so you'll know what I mean when you watch it. And so I really liked it, so make sure you take a look at it, and it has a fresh storyline. 5 additional recommendations of older dramas that I would recommend is Emergency Couple. Emergency Couple was super cute. I really liked the main female and the main male lead together. I watched this one actually a couple times because I really liked it. And so this one is since it's called Emergency Couple, it's basically surrounding a couple that kind of divorced and ends up working in the same hospital and stuff like that, and you'll see what happens. And so the second one would be Strong Woman Do Bong Soon. This one was super funny. This was a really good watch. I really liked the main female lead and the main male lead. They were basically really funny and they were super cute together. Yeah, overall this series was really funny because basically, as the name says, Do Bong Soon is the female lead and she has inherited or like gotten these super strong powers from her mom, and so yeah, you'll see what happens there. So my third recommendation would be School 2015. This one was really good and I thought it was a cute series, and like basically it surrounds these two sisters and one of them gets bullied and stuff and they end up switching lives through like some things that I won't mention, and yeah, the bully in the end kind of learns their lesson and it's super interesting. And I really like how it was one actress that played the two sisters, and her acting was really good because she was able to portray two characters that basically look the same but have like completely different personalities, and I thought it was really good. I don't know why I keep repeating myself. Anyway, and so my next recommendation would be Descendants of the Sun. This was super good, and the main male and female lead basically ended up getting married in real life at the end, like after all the filming and stuff, and that was super cute, but then they eventually got divorced and I was so sad. And anyways, so basically the story is surrounding the female lead who works in the emergency at a hospital, and the male lead is a captain of the special forces in the military, and basically they meet up multiple times, like in Korea and then also in a war-torn country like Uruk. And so they meet multiple times and through coincidence after coincidence, and eventually, yeah, the story progresses and it's super cute to see what happens. And I like how it's also like about the romance, and it's also about the other story, like the military and like doctor, and just like that kind of a couple is interesting to watch. And so the next one I would recommend is Fight My Way. I won't talk too much about it, and essentially, as in the title is, it surrounds a, I think, MMA fighter, and it's not super aggressive, but it's kind of really funny to watch, so I would definitely recommend that. And so these 5 recommendations of the older dramas, I haven't gone too much in depth of it, so like if you guys like, you can basically take a deeper look into their summaries or just like watch the drama itself, which is so much better than reading a summary, because summaries can spoil a lot. But anyways, in this video I tried not to spoil too much, so I don't know if it's sounds interesting or not, but trust me, these are all super good. So if you liked today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, comment down below any other dramas that you would recommend, or if you have watched these dramas already, and just like give me your thoughts and opinions on them, if you thought the same as me or if you thought differently and stuff like that. And make sure you press the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell, and we'll see you guys all next time.